Alright, here we go. Playing another game of our created league with our created team, Ty's Hall of Famers, facing the legendary American Dreams. Two top teams in the league. We are in first place. Dreams are in second place. Both of our teams lead in virtually every offensive and pitching category. Not surprisingly. It's our 9th game of the year against the Dreams. It's a long fly ball, deep left field. Brings up Dwight Evans. 1 on, 2 outs. Dewey smokes one past the third baseman. Goes into left field. Andruw Jones going to try to score. He does. Quick 1-run lead here. 5 rings. Thanks for joining us. I know he loves his baseball stars. Drop pitch drops. Runner goes just under the tag. A rare baseball stars steal. That's high and deep left field. Does it have enough? Oh, that is just in front of the warning track. Out number 2. We do pick up 1 run. Always key to a victory over the American Dream. Strike early. David Cohn, the lead leader in ERA, 0.89 on the season, which is absolutely amazing. A very offensive-minded league in game like baseball stars. Facing Pete. Pete among the league leaders in hitting, just under 500. He's in the top 10. He sets the table for the big power guys, 2 through 7 for the Dreams, and he strikes out looking here. Up to the plate steps Babe, 5-16. Only a couple of guys in the league over 500. He's also among the league leaders in home runs and RBI. Not surprisingly. Oh my goodness, I thought we were going to first base with that. And he ends up with a single to right field. 5 Rings asks, have we ever turned a natural triple play? Yes, I have. A couple of times. In fact, I actually had the Ghastly Monsters turn one against me. Not too long ago, I made a video about it on TikTok and YouTube. If you scroll back on my feed, you can see that video. I believe it went to the shortstop who tagged the runner, threw it to second and on to first for a legit triple play against me. I've never seen the computer turn a legit triple play. That is smoked into right field. Evans back towards the wall. Just short of the wall. High and deep, just a long out. DLT asks, how many star players do you have? Most of my batters are, their attributes are in the 60s and 70s. My pitchers are all in the 80s, so I have a good pitching staff. But my hitters all in the 60s and 70s, so they're pretty comparable to the American Dreams. But I do not have a bunch of 80s and 90s in my lineup. So that would certainly be no fun if I just destroyed every team 20-0. So currently I am undefeated, excuse me. So we give up a 2-run, absolute line drive home run here. And the Dreams get on top 2-1. So my offense is very good. But of course, just playing a million hours that I've played, I've gotten pretty good at just base running chicanery and winning ball games. Plus, the American Dreams always make it tough. They get a ton of offense. In fact, their offense is better than mine in this league. We will end the inning there. Dreams do pick up a pair. Lance says his friend and him played this nonstop. All of his plays were at 99. When I was a kid, I always used to like powering up all my players as high as they could go. But in the interest of fairness now, I got my team where they stand. So I actually have about probably $5 million in the bank. I could power everybody up to make them 80 and 90, but I'm just sitting on that money for a rainy day. Lou Whitaker, I believe he's a top 5, Cy Young for the American Dreams, Cy for the American Dreams. Top 3 or 4 in ERA on the season, 2.78. He's been superb. Very nice curveball, too, for a lefty. That's just over the second baseman's head. Gonna go all the way to the wall. That'll be 3 bags here. We got a man on third. With 2 outs, David Cone up, who has been just about the MVP of the season for everybody. Look at those hitting numbers. Cone can certainly hit and pitch. He leads in wins, ERA. Not a bad .406 average with 6 home runs. He does ground out here to end the inning. Five Rings says, I've crushed Cy the last 2 times I faced him. You got to get him out of the game early. He does have a great curveball. Bruno says, I'll never forget waking up to have an unlimited amount of cash. Never figured out how it happened. That actually did happen to me too. One time when I first got this game, I created a team and out of nowhere, for some reason, I had unlimited cash. So nobody has actual proof on video of that happening. However, many people have told me about that. I thought it was a myth when I was a kid. Didn't realize it until I started doing these videos on TikTok, and I hear all the time people talking about it. So that is a real thing. So of course I traded for all star players, made every single player a 90. That was a huge thrill when I was 12 years old. The unlimited money glitch in Baseball Stars. It's into left field. Gary Sheffield is there. Makes the play. Five Rings said it happened to him too, so it did get around. I am surprised that nobody actually has video proof of it or a picture. You know, people have a copy of everything, even it happened in the old days. I'm actually can't believe somebody hasn't figured it out now how it happened in the programming of a game. Cy and his .027 average is up, and he swings and misses, ends the inning, 2-1 after 2 complete. Back to the top of the order we go, Andruw Jones. There's that curveball, swing and a miss for Jones. That is rocked into left field, high, deep, and we have a tie ball game just over the left field wall. Solo blast just clears the top of the wall into the first row. Mattingly, soft liner to first base. Willie takes it himself. Went away. Smoked into left field on a line. But Hank is there to make the play for out number 2. Curveball busts Evans inside. He smokes it, but fouled down the third base line. This one is into left field. I don't think Hank will get there. Goes right by him to the wall. Evans thinking 2 the whole way. Throw comes in, freeze for a slide, and he is thrown out at second base. Great relay throw from Hank. Ends the inning at second base. Evans tried to get into scoring position, could not, thrown out. Back to the top of the order for Pete and the American Dreams. It's up the middle, over the jump of Whitaker into center field. Pete trying to set the table for Babe here. And he will, rocked into right field. To the wall. Oh, top of the wall it goes. The runner had to hold up at first. Oh, the throw comes in. It's too soft, too late. Just missed a home run by inches. Babe takes it all the way to the top of the wall. I thought Evans had a chance to grab it. He could not come up with it. Things do not get easier. Joe leads the league in home runs here with 26. And there might be 27. It straddles the third base line. Just inside the fair pole. 5-2 ball game. DLT says, are you buying at least 1 star player? I do. My pitchers are pretty good, but I don't have any star players on my team. My pitchers are all in the 80s, but no player in the Superstar 90 category. David Cone came into the game with an ERA under 1. That will certainly skyrocket after 5 runs here allowed to the American Dreams, and they are up by 3. Ty's Hall of Famers have not had to battle back from a deficit much this season, and the hits keep coming for the Dreams. Another single into center field. 5 Rings says serving up the long ball today. Sure are. Things continue to fall apart for Cone. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. You always know there's going to be offense with the Dreams here, and that is rocked. Goodbye, baseball. An absolute titanic blast from lefty. David Cone has absolutely imploded. Had numbers that were MVP caliber coming into this game, and he has been lit up. He will stay in there. Oh no, did they go back to back to back? Yet another home run. 8-2 ball game, and if the Hall of Famers want to avoid their first loss of the year, they will have to make a huge comeback. I do not think we have trailed by 6 runs in a single game yet this year. We've had a few comeback victories, a bunch of games that have been 1 and 2 runs. We have never had to come back from this deficit. The 8 runs are allowed might also be a high this year. Smacked foul territory. Dwight Evans going to try to make an out here, and they get lucky here. That is a long out. Cy is up. They will certainly keep him in there. He is pitching very well. No, did they just get a hit? No! Cy, in his 27 batting average, just picks up a blue pit. Lou Whitaker stopped, did not go out and get that ball. They have batted around. Here comes Pete. Up the middle it goes. Mercifully ends the inning. 6 runs across the plate. 8-2 after 3 innings. My goodness. 5 Rings to the early hook coming. DLT wants to pull Cone. Popped up, and things are not looking good now for the Hall of Famers. Thurman Munson, who's been very hot lately, needs to keep that streak going. Drop pitch. Slow roller to Jax. Strong defensive play. That is a soft liner. Into right field. Past the right fielder. Vizquel on his horse. Hits second. He's thinking 3 out of the box. He gets there. Throw comes into third. And into home it goes. He's got a 2-out triple. Lou Whitaker needs a big hit here. Soft liner, center field. That one will drop. A huge lucky break there for Lou Whitaker and the Hall of Famers. They pick up a single run. Cone hits well, but we will pinch hit for him. With Dale Murphy, we'll go righty on lefty. Murphy, 750 in limited at-bats this year. Ooh, 2 strikes, though. Send the runner. End of the bat, soft liner, third base. Cannot squeak out an infield hit. Down we go. We do pick up 1. We will have to go to the bullpen early. We will bring in Tommy John, the lefty, 3.60 ERA. Babe smokes one first base side. John will continue to try to bust him in. He does. 1-1 count. Pops this one up, right field. Dwight Evans in. Makes that play. Joe, league leader in home runs. He already has his 27th this year. Skies that one out of play. John catches the corner. American Dreams certainly take their huge hacks. They make the pitchers throw a lot. That one's into the gap. Hits the base of the wall. It'll be another single for the Dreams. And here comes Hank. Use a double play here. Couldn't turn it. A little slow on the exchange there. That would have been really good to end the inning. Hollinger says, such a solid old school game. Sure is. One of the great early baseball games. That is rocked into right field. Lefty already has one home run today. Takes it all the way to the wall. It's a long out. Dreams don't score. 8-3 after 4. Top of the order we go. We need to make Cy work here. That is rocketed into left field. Does it have enough? High, deep. Goodbye, baseball. Cut the lead in half. 8-4. Solo shot from Andruw Jones. Slowly but surely. Hall of Famers picking up a couple of runs here and there. Really need the bats to come alive here to overcome a deficit. That is past the first base reach of Willie all the way to the wall. Mattingly is not fast enough to turn that into a double. And Cy is lifted. They will head to Denny in the bullpen. 5.76 ERA, which is about average in this league. Runner goes up the middle, base hit. Joe fields it first and second now. That's exactly what the Hall of Famers need. 5 Rings sees it. Says they're on the comeback trail. Center field. Just got under it. We got a 8-7 ball game. 3-run jack. Denny comes in. Gives up a 3-run homer to Dwight Evans. And the hits keep coming. Scott Rolen into left field with a base hit. An offensive outburst. Making it a ball game again. 5 Rings says the Dreams bullpen is trash. That is past the first baseman. Went the other way with it into right field. First and second. Still no outs here in the top of the 5th. That is into left field. That'll load the bases up. That'll bring up Lou Whitaker up to 341. He was below 300 just a handful of games ago. Still just 1 home run on the year. That is up the middle. Oh, and they turn the double play. Oh, my goodness. A sharp liner up the middle. Denny handles it. Turns it into a double play. We will go with Garvey. Pinch hitting in a huge role here. He has not had many important at-bats. Slow roller past the third baseman into left field. Hits third. They're sending him now. We'll take him back. Garvey comes up with a pinch hit to load the bases. DLT says big play. Be even bigger play here for Andruw Jones if he can pick up a hit. That's a bloop. Left field. That'll drop. That's 1 run in. 2 runs in. We'll take a 9-8 lead. Throw comes into third base. A huge inning. Mattingly to the second baseman. Pete has it. Finally ends the inning. We'll pick up 6 of our own. We will have to head to the bullpen again. Quisenberry and Franco both tired. But we will bring in John Franco here to face the league's leading hitter, Willie. 5.55 on the year. Making a play for MVP himself. Diving play by Omar. Gets him by a half step. Nice pick on the other end by Don Mattingly. Popped up foul. 5 Rings says bullpen putting fuel to the fire. I get a feeling both of these bullpens are going to be wrecked after today. That is a sharp liner foul. Third base side into the dugout. 2 strikes. Franco brings the dropper, gets Jay swinging. Huge play. They'll bring in a pinch hitter for Jax, who is an ace defensively. They will bring in one of the top pinch hitters in all of baseball stars, Johnny. 302 home runs. Lefty on lefty here. Fielded, unassisted from Mattingly. Nice play. Ends the inning. So far, 17 runs, 27 hits combined. Still just in the 6th inning. Just missed that one. Popped up left field. Hank has it. Brings up Dwight Evans. 20 home runs on the year. That one's past the shortstop. Into center field. Dewey does not have much speed, but he will end up on second base. Stand-up double. 1 out for Scott Rolen. Third base side. Draws a late throw. We got first and third. is Munson, gonna drive a run home. Head first slide, just under the tag, 10-8 ball game. Omar busts one up the middle. Joe fields it quickly in center field. Throw comes in. We have ourselves bases loaded. Lou Whitaker up. Whitaker, slow roller. Throw comes home. Safe at home. Everybody's safe. Just under the head first slide. Franco will have to stay in there. We cannot get rid of another pitcher. Could be a long game. Franco will have to hit himself. That one goes up the middle. They will turn the double play. That'll end the inning. Do pick up two more. 11-8 now. Denny is pinched hit for. Both teams are emptying their bullpens, emptying their benches. Oh, Eddie rocks one. Deep left field, but hooking foul. He was on top of that fastball. Whitaker has it. Quick throw to first. One away. Top of the order we go. Hollinger asks, you ever play arcade game championship baseball? It was hard and terrible graphics, but I loved it. I may have played that one. I don't specifically remember it, but I do love playing the old school stand-up arcade baseball games. They were always fun. Always basic gameplay. Some had pretty good graphics for the 80s, too. But it's one of the great games. You can just pick it up and start playing it. You do not have to learn anything. If you know how to play baseball, you can play any arcade baseball game. Mattingly takes that one himself. Ends the inning. 3 straight scoreless innings. Keeping the American Dreams hitters at bay. Dizzy comes in. A not-so-impressive 8.55 ERA for Dizzy. One of the lone black holes on this American Dreams team. Hollinger says the game came out in 1983, so that's definitely old school. Game started getting good in the late 80s, I think. So we pop that one over the shortstop's head. That'll one-hop the wall. Speed on the base paths. We'll end up on third base. They triple. That was Andruw Jones leading off the top of the 7th. Good RBI chance here from Mattingly. And he pops up. Babe has it. Out number 1. Drop pitch doesn't drop, but it busts him in on the handle. Babe will be under that one. Have it again. We'll draw the throw. Back sleeve for the third we go. Leadoff triple. Still Andruw Jones is standing there on third. And he will stay there. They get Evans to pop up. My goodness. 2 pop-ups to a catcher, 1 to the shortstop. We do not score. Thank you for the gift, Hollinger. Appreciate it. Always like receiving the gifts on TikTok. Long throw for Rolen. Just gets him by a quarter step at first base. One quick out here. Hollinger bringing the gifts. Appreciate it, my friend. Franco trying to be careful with Hank at the plate now. 5 Rings loves the music of Baseball Stars. I always say this is the soundtrack of my dreams right here. 3-0 count on Hank. He is swinging. Had the green light on a 3-0. Pops it up to Vizquel. Huge play there for John Franco and the defense. This will be another quick out here. If it does not drift out of play, Mattingly there, up against the bullpen, makes the play. Out number 2. Excuse me, out number 3. Scott Rolen rocks one left field. Out of play. End of the bat, pops one up center field. Joe will come in. Camp under it, make the play. Hollinger says he hates the sport of baseball, but he loves the old school baseball games. do like the pitch clock, though, speeding up baseball a little bit. Infield hit, and we got a runner on with 2 outs. Whitaker at the plate. Whitaker up the middle. They go to second base, end the inning. Pitching staffs have both settled down in this wild 11-8 affair. Willie pops up, left field. Came in the league's leading hitter. We've gotten him out a few times today. Nice play by Rolen. Long throw. And the bats have suddenly gone quiet for the American Dreams. Right on cue, Johnny smokes one into right field. First base we go. Oh, thought we had a chance to get him. Dizzy up. They will pinch hit for him. They'll bring in Billy. The only American Dream without a hit. On the bench, diving play by Omar Vizquel. Gold glove play. 5 straight scoreless innings. They will have to go to the bullpen, bring in Frank, the last relief pitcher left, 6.85 ERA. He will face John Franco. No, he will not. We will go to the bench, bring in Kirk Gibson, our last bench player. Gibson hitting 600 and limited at bats. I'll go down just a bit. Willie takes that unassisted. In the top of the 9th. Slow roller to first. 2 outs. Donnie baseball up. He takes a strike from Frank. Again, Willie has it. He makes 3 plays that inning. Makes it look easy. We head to the bottom of the 9th and the last chance for the American Dreams. Dan Quisenberry comes in. He leads the league in saves with 8. Looking for save number 9 on the season. We'll have to face the top of the order. 1 pitch, 1 out. Whitaker takes that one on the line. Brings up Babe, one of a handful of guys in the league over 500 batting on the year. 2 strikes. Will Quisenberry bring the dropper? He does. Gets him swinging. Down to the last out. Joe up to the plate. If anybody can continue it, it can be him. Popped up third base side, rolling over. He's got a chance to make the play. He will. Ball game over. Quisenberry saves it. An offensive battle early on. Both teams settled down with their pitching. Oh, Quisenberry doesn't get the save. He got the out within 3 runs in the 9th inning. He doesn't pick up the save. That's odd. Tommy John gets the win, his 2nd of the year. I thought for sure Quisenberry would get the 1 inning save there, down by 3 runs. Excuse me, up by 3 runs. Ton of home runs this game. Then he gets the loss at 3-1. 5 rings likes the comeback. 41,000 in attendance. We pick up 80 grand. Have the Brave Warriors play the lovely ladies. The ladies make it close, 4-2 ball game. And we'll have the Blacksox play the Monsters. 4-0, another close ball game. And we now check the standings. DLT says Cone needs a talking to. I think he does. After 44 games, that's the standings on the year. See the averages. Only 3 guys over 500, all in the American Dreams. In fact, the American Dreams have, 6 of the top 7 hitters in the league. Unbelievable. The 4 top home run guys as well. They hit a bunch last game against us. RBI leaders, of course, nobody but Hall of Famers and Dreams up there. David Cohn's ERA, he went from best in the league at 0.89 coming into that last game. It skyrockets to 1.36, and all of a sudden he is 2nd in the league behind teammate Orel Hershiser. What a turn of events there. Cohn leads in wins still, 19. Quisenberry's He's got 8 saves on the year. And that is it for us for now. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you hit that follow button for us. Also check us out on YouTube. Head to our profile page, click the YouTube link, take you to our YouTube page. Give us a follow on YouTube as well. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back later on today.